likely confirmed. That's going to be a tough revive for the side of Falcons to get. Yeah, no, he's going to get confirmed, and Falcons looking worse and worse now.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was scared of. You know, I didn't want to see teams make even the slightest mistake here because anything could happen. And, you know, Team Falcons could not afford to lose one single player. And to lose a player like Top that early on, I mean, I wish I had a player cam because his hands have got to be on his head at this point. I mean, maybe not because he's definitely going to be trying to feed his team all the information he can. But, I mean, a brutal position to be in regardless. Nice nade there. Actually, that was a double nade. Oh, but Tonka just getting that instant thirst is brutal.
IHC just third-partying already, too, by the way. IHC actually getting So, even if Falcon wins this, IHC is going to definitely clean house here. Tonka doing everything he can to get as many elims on the board for his team. I think Tonka took down 2 by himself. I don't think he's going to get those revives. And, yeah, may as well crawl over. Not much else you could do because Tonka's not crossing over to you guys in the wide open. And they will go down there. And you can see the desperation out of these teams right now. IHC, how many points did they pick up so far? They've picked up 3. So looking to pick up 2 more. You know, start off with 5 points. That's not bad. And we've seen how fast these points can snowball. If you get 5 early on, win another team fight, that's 9. And that's still like, what? 13 teams left in the lobby and 2, like you're only in stage 2 of the match, right? So this is exactly what IHC needs to do if they want a shot at first place, and that is what they're doing.
Beautifully done. This is so far outside of the circle as well, but this just goes to show, right, the strategy that they have to utilize considering where they're at on the leaderboards. They're in 7th place.
Where there's that dip and there's that mountain south of Rozek. So they control pretty much the one and only power position out of all the teams here. We'll see soon on the mini-map. For the players that do play comp or do scrims, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, Rozhawk Hills, definitely interesting. And you have that big bowl right on that south side of it. That could always be a backup location. It's not the best spot, but man, is it great cover, especially if that zone were to hard shift to that field, for sure. So I can see why Vampire's looking to hold it down because, you know, Vampire wants to win this one. They want it so bad, and they're not in a terrible position. They're not in a great one. They're 30-point differential away from first place. But with what we've seen so far, that could easily be passed up with 3 matches left.
We gotta talk about
IHC. Yeah, IHC pushing on Nova.
Yeah, IHC wanted to. They got those elims early. I was saying it earlier, Jukes. They can still get it done, and they have to fight constantly on their way in. That's exactly what they're doing. Look, I said if they get 5 early, that could easily go up to 9 if they win another fight. And, well, they're about to do just that. Surely they could take out the last member. Yeah, clean. Oh, wait, they got 9, and they still have 1 more that they could get. That means they could go up to 10. This should be easy 10 points for them. And look at the zone, Jukes. It is right within arm's reach for them. IHC. Jukes. Actually, I'm not going to say it. Not yet. I'm going to say
anything, Zute.
I'm going to say it at the end of this match, depending on what happens. Get it done. If they won that one fight, it could have been huge. But IHC will be the next ones. You see right here, contending for this very spot. Oh my god, Jukes, if IHC can eject next Ruya out of here, and they do, they get it done with 1 nade. There's still 2 players up, but knowing where IHC is on the leaderboards, and them already on 10 elims, that 1 knock is the go-ahead. That is the green-lit signal for them to continue the pressure, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Demo drives in, gets the run over, more nades coming in. Next Ruya down to just 1. Demo does get knocked, though. That's not going to slow down IHC.
Oh, IHC is just on a rampage right now, looking to take out everybody, especially next Ruya, who's the team right above them on the leaderboards. They know who they're going against, so they want to be able to go ahead and take them out as soon as they can. They got to watch out, though. They're holding this bowl, and it is a great spot as long as there's not a team right next to you because it is very easily nadeable. And the rest of IHC need to take him out. Here comes zyol on the drive over. He does get the intel. Actually runs over his teammate, but that's not a problem right there. As they do finish off next Ruya. A huge finish. IHC with 14 eliminations already.
One of IHC does get knocked. They can't get thirsty. They need all 4. They have to get all 4 up. They're continuing the pressure. Just 1 last player of D+, and zyol gets it done. Back up to 4 they go, and they're gonna need it because that new zone shift is to the north, away from them, towards the side of rejects. So rejects are sitting pretty. S2G also in a great position, center zone at probably the best position.
Even be too much time. I mean, there's a minute left on the clock. They're gonna go for it, but they're gonna have to push through the Death Wolves, who are just holding this position. And this is the worst case scenario here. Here comes Info here with the nade. Does get it. So he gets that confirmation. That's the door open now. They need to go ahead and take out zyol, keep all 3 up, and then push this position, because it's desperate time calls for desperate measures. Team Reject have 6 eliminations, so with Alpha 7's current performance, it's not enough. And then you got to worry about IHC with how crazy they've been going.
Oh, yeah, it is not enough. Alpha 7, Carrillo goes down.
Gone.
Rivo, the last one up. Can't even just get one more point here. One more elim points. You could take that 1v1 with zyol, but it's going to be tough. A 1v1, but hold that thought. It is IHC to shut down Alpha 7.
19 eliminations. Look at the crowd. Oh, the heads are down because they know what this means, especially considering that Team Reject is still alive. These guys just refuse to go down the hard way. It's unbelievable. IHC matching the elimination record so far, and they're not done yet. 6 teams still remain.
Yeah, and you know what else remains? 4 players, Jukes. 4 players of IHC. Not the 3-man into the late game, but 4. I think this is like the first time we've seen a full 4-man squad of IHC into the very, very late game. Surely this is a chicken dinner, but hold on. This is a big fight too. S2G versus Hi-Fi's. S2G, they need to hold this one down. They need to win this one without losing a single player. They need points. S2G has 0 elimination points.
And then here comes Hi-Fi's looking to just crush the dreams of S2G as it's Razy up on top with some smokes here, trying to make something happen. It is a 3v3, and it's going to be a 3v3. They do have to watch out for that backside, though. Hi-Fi's are definitely going to be looking for some off angles, trying to put up some points. Silas is still up for Regnum Caria, but yeah, these guys are out of the running at this point. So S2G need to stay alive if they want to make it happen in Miramar coming up, as Rogue gets another one. A new elimination record for IHC. 20 eliminations. The first time we have seen that this year, and could well be the last.
That is 1/3 of the lobby, Jukes. 1/3 of the lobby. 64 players, 4 being your own. Hamzi trying to defend it. Gets 1, gets 2. Razy goes down. And it's just all up to Kelsey. He needs to get in here quick. Save his teammates! Oh, the shotgun! It is done! It is done!
Buckshot just like that, takes it to the chest. But here comes
IHC!
IHC with the third party! These guys are not messing around!
They do not stop! They know the circle's going into nothing. They're gonna take the fight now. The hurt team. But
Godless?
Oh no, Godless goes down. They're down back to a 3-man.
Hey, it would not be a game of PMGO Brazil without IHC as a 3-man in the end game. This is their strategy, Zute. They wanted to lose 1 player because this is where they're at their best. They can't lose another, though. Rogue gets knocked. That is not good. And meanwhile, here comes the jump out. Should be an easy knock for Demo. And the Papa Blue should be able to take out this remaining player. No, he doesn't. He actually jumps out the last second. IHC falling apart. What is happening?
That shotgun.
No way!
That shotgun out of Robs is decimating and crushing dreams out here, and it's actually Rejects in a 1v1 for the chicken dinner. Reggie also out of all the Reject players too. Oh, this is his. This is as good as done. Regioso, the god player out of Japan, in a 1v1 in a favorable position with the DBS. He's about to get this chicken dinner.
No
unless
way.
he gets panned. Unless he gets panned. That's the only way. The pan is it. The jump. Wait a